Well, hi everyone, it's Joe for Joe for Hire. This is Friday, April the 7th, and this is what I woke up to this morning. We had some rain that turned into snow apparently, so even though at this one place I work part of the contract was up back at the end of March, but they treated me pretty good. And for the mild winter we had, folks, I thought, well, hey, you know what, there's enough ice down here. I don't mind coming and spending some time clearing it one last time and throwing some salt down, and that way no one slips. So like I said, they treated me good, so I just, if they look after me, I look after them, and I'm sure I'll get more business from them this coming season. So anyways, and oddly enough, it's supposed to warm up on Saturday or Sunday, so it's just the way this crazy winter spring's been. 1 minute with snow, and the next minute we're going to, likely by tomorrow, there'll be people going around their motorcycles and t-shirts and shorts. So it's supposed to be up to 17 or 20 by Tuesday. So, yeah. Well, the one nice thing about it was enough moisture in the ground. The ground's not going to dry out for lawn rolling, so it'll likely extend the lawn rolling season by at least a week or so. But I'm finding out something here about this town in St. Mary's. I don't know if it's the limestone or that there's some of the places that are built higher. They seem to drain awfully quick. A few places I called and said, you know what, I think it's too wet to roll. And they said, well, actually, no, it's not. Our lawn dries up fairly good. So I've had the roller out a couple times, and it seems to do very well. And yeah, so yeah, I put a lot of salt down there. So the custodian won't like me, but hey, they're not going to slip getting into the building. So anyways, and then the other question I had, well, not really a question, maybe other people will come into this too while you're starting up your own business for landscaping. A lot of times, this is a good example, a lot of times if you do their snow, most times you get their lawn in the spring and summer, but not always. I've had at least 2 people say, hey, you know what, they were really good for snow customers. They're very happy with my work. They always paid. I never had to chase them. Very nice couple. But they said, we're going to go with our current lawn care service provider in the spring for the lawn. And you know what, to be honest, I'd be lying to say if I wasn't a little bit disappointed that I didn't get the lawn, because they were very happy. They did hint that they were interested in using me for the lawn, but I guess they just decided to go back to someone they've always used. And I guess I could look at it one of 2 ways. One way I could be bummed out is like, well, man, you know what, I was good enough to come in the snow and clear your driveway when it's freezing out, but I'm not good enough in the spring for this lawn. Or you could look at it another way. Maybe the current lawn care provider, who was also doing the snow until I showed up, and I guess there was some issues there, but regardless, maybe they had to step up and say, oh, yeah, we lost the customer to Joe for snow removal. Maybe we should step up our game and look after these customers a bit better, which they should, because I've always been big on customer service. And you know what, people, if you do a bad job, a poor job, then customers notice that, especially with this, because this is what I love about this business. It's instant gratification. You know exactly what you've done. I can tell that, there was snow and ice here before, and now it's safe enough for people to walk on, and I'm happy with that. And the customer will see that. They say, oh, Joe's been here and salted, so we're good. But if you do a poor job with either snow or grass, then don't be surprised if you don't keep the customer. Competition's good. I never said there was anything bad about competition. I know my competitors, and you know what? I think you just gotta put the customers first. And you know what? Just because I didn't get that one person's lawn doesn't mean that they said we might have some other odd jobs for you to do. So, but you always put a positive spin on it, and it's like, well, if you ever change your mind, you have my number, and I'm just a phone call away. So, anyways, I hope this is the last blast of winter. I still have my snow blowers out. I have not used them. I just shoveled this today, and I'm ready. I'm ready for this to stop. So, anyways, hope everyone has a good weekend. And this is Joe for Joe for Hire signing off.